And for Mediaworld, and welcome to a very special video. As some of you may know, I've been at Film Festival this week for the university. I came back today from the hotel, and of course I have my camera and I have my TV, my Xbox, and all my creature comforts of course. And I figured it'd be a good opportunity to share some of my experiences while I was over the Garrick and staying over Lichfield for a couple of days. Share the bad times, the good times, the crazy times, the comedy times, and the stressful times. There's definitely been a lot of stressful times. But perfectly honest, I think it's all come together nicely and we managed to get it done really, really well. And I think, perfectly honest, I'm closer with my group than I've ever been before, which is fantastic, especially when you organise such a big event like the Film Festival. It's really great when you're actually close to your group and your certain individuals and you're just chatting and working hard. It's been really great. I've really enjoyed my experiences there and interacting with actors and tech crews and lecturers and just great experience overall. So I figured I'll share some of the good times, the bad times, the wacky times, the comedy moments, anything else I can think of between those couple of days. So let's talk about the Film Festival. So the week began on Monday. I had to help out the theatre production called The Wedding Singer, which is based upon the Adam Sandler movie, which I haven't got around to seeing yet. Definitely have to see it this weekend for sure. And my role was basically, me and my friend Josh were setting up the mics for the actual actors and make sure the headpieces were right, make sure they actually turned on. And actually a harder job than I realised when I actually started it. I thought it might be an easy job, but the actual live nights actually turned out to be fun, but also kind of challenging, and to make sure everyone's at the right mic, everyone make sure the quick swaps are done right. It was definitely a fun, process, and I definitely learned a lot from it. And I think me and my friend Josh worked hard on those live nights. The actual Monday itself, we had to go into the theatre to actually make sure we know what we're doing, pretty much, make sure we know what the mics are and make some of the actors and the cast. But unfortunately, Monday was a bit of a waste of our time, me and myself and the actual group's time, because we got there on about 9ish. The person that we were meant to get a health and safety talk with didn't turn up until like 40 minutes odd. And then basically all she said was basically, the fire exits over there, you go through them. Well done. And we had to basically wait around a lot, which I don't like doing. When you pump for something like this, you got Film Festival week, you want to get stuck in, you want to get involved, and basically making the effort, paying money for my train fare, going there, and just to sit on my ass, waiting until the actual actors get there, waiting until the set designers get there, to make sure everything's alright and running. It was on about like 1 o'clock, basically the only thing I did in that entire day was get batteries with my friend Josh for Laurie, basically for the mics. Which basically got to the point where I just wanted to go, and then by 5 o'clock that I did, I wanted to do other things during that day, and I just left pretty much. So Monday for me was pretty much a waste of my time and pretty much everybody else's time, in all fairness. Didn't really gain anything from it apart from seeing the theatre from the first time, which is really, really great. I got some pictures for that, and getting batteries. So yeah, that was Monday. So Tuesday was officially the start of the actual film festival, and the Wedding Singer went live that night. We actually managed to get a bit of a practice rehearsal for the actual cast, make sure we know what they're doing for the mics, and make sure we know what they're doing for the actual live night at 7:30 for the actual main course audience. They're paying tickets to go and watch it. So we had a big responsibility, I think me and my friend did, and it was definitely quite nerve-wracking really. We practiced it, we knew some of the mistakes we had in it, and we definitely learned a lot from it, perfectly honest. It was definitely stress-worthy, it was fun. Got to have a bit of a laugh with the actual cast and crew, which is really, really great, and you get to see how it operates and see how a proper production is done behind the scenes. Definitely learned a lot from that, and I think that will inspire me to do other productions in the future for sure. Now a bit of a comedy story for you actually. As I got back from the night, of course, it was about midnight, and I was getting ready to go to sleep and all that. I about to put some rubbish in the bin. It's a little tiny bin, and there was a frame, right? I underestimated the frame, and as I was basically looking over to actually put this rubbish in the bin, I went smack straight into the head, which I don't know if you can't see it in the actual camera, of course, but at the time there was a giant scar around my head, which you might just about see it if I move there. Yeah, maybe if I move a bit closer. Yeah, basically it's a giant scar right there, which I knocked my head and blood was coming out, so that wasn't a very good end to the actual night. Bloody 12:30 in the morning, fucking cracked head open, blood coming everywhere, fucking hell. I had a towel full of it. It wasn't very nice. But yeah, don't worry, I survived, it's healed up okay. Yeah, pretty good night Tuesday, I really enjoyed it, it was really fun. Yeah, I definitely learned a lot. Wednesday was basically the same night as Tuesday for me anyway. I was doing the tech crew again for the Wednesday. It was a 2-day event over the Garrick, and some of our classmates were staying behind to do the ND screenings and the general screening filmings for the actual, parents and people that done these documentaries and short films, which was really big. I missed out on that, but I definitely had a lot more fun the second time night at the actual Garrick. I knew what to do better. Me and my friend Josh fixed a couple of problems that happened on Tuesday night, which didn't go very well for sure, but it wasn't our fault. It just, things happen, of course, you just can't help it, but everyone was very professional about it. The actors kept on going, and we learned our mistake, and we basically just made sure it didn't happen again. There actually was an incident on Tuesday where the actual actor, Mike, actually fell out. He actually put it in his boxers, and basically our job was making sure the mic was on properly, make sure we had the actual tape around their earpiece, and we had this kind of medical tape which goes around, make sure it's all sticked on properly for the actual, so when they actually sing their kind of lines and or speak, they can project. Yeah, there was an incident where the actual mic fell out of his boxers, and he had to basically, it all came off, and he had to hold it in his hand while doing the scene, which like, holy fuck, Jesus, the one thing that could possibly go wrong, went wrong. We learned a lot from it the second night. We learned a lot from it from the second night, of course, on the Wednesday, but yeah, that was not very good at all. That was very, very bad. So yeah, I learned a lot more the second night. We definitely interacted with a lot of the cast and crew, which was really, really great. I learned a lot from them, and just how they operate, and had a bit more of a laugh, a bit more of a chilled out night, and it was a great night overall. Really, really enjoyed Wednesday. And of course, the last night was Thursday, and it was the showing of the actual feature movies for the second years and the third years, the 72-hour feature movie. Which went off very, very well. I think we all did a very great job. I'd like to have done more that night. I didn't do much, unfortunately. I'd like to have done more, but it's just a case of job roles going, and there wasn't enough going around. So basically, I was ushering, making sure people get to their seats right. I managed to get to watch the films, during the screenings that was happening. So the feature films were really, really good, and one or two could have been better, I think, perfectly honest, but just little minor errors here and there. I think it's definitely a lot to take in for my feature film, or my class feature film, definitely second year, later on this year, so something to think about for sure. And I think the 72-hour film, I think they did a good job considering, but I think more planning, more preparation definitely can make R1 even better, perfectly honest. But it was a great night. I really enjoyed it, and I had to watch the actual feature movies. There were things that went on the night which I'm not going to say because it's just personal reasons, and it's just doesn't need to be mentioned, or it's water under the bridge in a sense. Yeah, that was the end of the night pretty much. That's Thursday as a whole. And of course Friday I left the hotel, and I came back today, of course, and I had my camera and all my luxuries, my Xbox and all my other stuff. So I'll be doing plenty of reviews coming up soon for you guys. Very soon. I should be expecting some packages sometime this month, maybe next month. I know there's definitely 2 YouTubers that should send me some 2 box sets at least. I don't know what's happening with them. I got a feeling that they're not going to send me it. I don't want to sound that kind of guy, but yeah, it's been a couple of months now. I'm just very, very skeptical. If the person's not going to send me something, at least tell me, or at least ask or inform. I just love things like that. So overall, the film festival was a great success. I really enjoyed my time over the past couple of days. Definitely some stress relief times, some good times, some comedy moment times, some definitely memorable moments, some quotes, and just a great, great laugh. And at the end of the day, I learned a lot from it, and something that I want to treasure memories, and something I can build up my confidence to, and something to keep in mind for future projects and just theatre productions I want to get involved in. So yeah, the film festival was great. I really, really enjoyed it, and if anyone that's doing film festival in your university year, definitely make sure your team is prepped and ready, and try and get along, at the end of the day. So there you go, folks, that's been my film festival week. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Any questions, anything you want to know, comment down below. I will be doing my Q&A video very, very soon for you guys. I haven't thought about it, I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I've done bits here and there, but I haven't wanted to piece it all together. I will do my questionnaire video very soon for you guys. If there's any more questions you want to know, comment down on that video. I'll put the original link in the description below, or somewhere on the actual video. So in the meantime, Andrew, doing, signing out.